Hello, baseball fans. Matt Bass.
And the 1-1 pitch to Franco. Fastball in for a strike. 1-2. Now Chen sets. And the 1-2 pitch is swung on in a little flare to first. Moore's there to make the catch, one down. Here's our upcoming schedule. The Phils are off tomorrow in a 3-game set in Arizona. And they'll start a set in Miami on Monday. Bring Colby Delgado up. Singled and scored a run back in the second. If you're just joining us, the Phils scored 1 in the first, 5 in the second. That's how they've gotten to this 6-0 lead. And the first pitch from Chen is over for a strike. Chen sets. And the 0-1 delivery is swung on the second. Throw over to first is in time. That'll be 2 down.
Now batting, catcher, Cameron Rupp.
And that'll bring Cameron Rupp to the plate. He popped out in the second inning. He's 0 for 1. Bottom third, Phil 6, Marlins nothing. First pitch to Rupp. Fastball low for a ball. 1-0. Chen's 1-0 is high inside, but a called strike. Maybe a makeup call from that pitch to Franco that was on the inside corner. Looked good. Was called a ball, so things have evened out here, and it's a 1-1 count to Cameron Rupp. And the 1-1 pitch inside. Rupp swings at ball 2, misses, so it's 1-2 instead. One-two pitch on its way to Rupp, high and outside, 2-2. Phil's looking to win their 6th straight game on the season, dropping the Marlins to 0-6 at the same time. And that pitch is inside. Full count. Jake Arrieta in the on-deck circle for the Phils. Chen sets. And his 3-2 pitch outside, but Rupp swung at it. On the ground to short. Throw across the first is in time, and that'll retire the side. Boy, Rupp swung at 2 bad pitches, and they'll go down. Phils go down 1-2-3. Boy, Brewster Realmuto for the Marlins. Phils still holding a 6-0 lead. That'll bring Justin Bohr up to the plate. He's 0 for 1, and he struck out. So far in this ball game, all 9 recorded outs for the Marlins have been strikeouts. Jake Arrieta back to work, and his first pitch is in for a strike.
0-1.
The 0-1 from Arrieta is swung on and sent to second. Throw across the first is in time, 1 down, and for the first time in this ball game, the Marlins record an out that was not a strikeout. Here's Garrett Brewster now. He's 0 for 1, and, well, he struck out in his first at-bat. And the first pitch is inside for a strike. Arrieta sets. 0-1. Swing and a miss. 0-2. Arrieta gets the sign from Rupp. And the 0-2. Swung on and sent foul towards the Marlins dugout. We do the 0-2 pitch again. Chopped foul back behind the plate. Count stays at 0-2. Third 0-2 pitch from Arrieta. Call, third strike. 10 strikeouts for Jake Arrieta. 2 down here in the top of the fourth. What a performance this has been for Arrieta so far in this ball game. We are only here in the 4th inning, and Arrieta just notched his 10th strikeout. Here's JT Realmuto. He tripled in the second and was left there. First pitch is a ball. Realmuto was left there at third. Marlins could not find a way to break through. The 1-0 is on the outside corner for a strike. It's 1-1. Top of the fourth, Phil's 6, Marlins nothing. 1-1 count on Realmuto, 2 down. Arrieta sets. His 1-1 pitch is a base hit down the third base line in the left field. Realmuto turns the corner. He's headed for second. The throw comes to second. Realmuto is in safely with a double. So JT Realmuto, 2 extra base hits in this ball game. And the Marlins now have a runner on second with 2 outs, and that'll bring up Brian Anderson. Credit Hoskins for getting to that ball quickly and getting it in. And Arrieta just hung that one over the heart of the plate, and Realmuto drove it in the left. And the first pitch to Anderson is in for a strike. Anderson walked in his first appearance. The 0-1 to Anderson. Swing and a miss. Strike 2. Arrieta sets. The 0-2. Swung on. It's a little flare right behind second base, but Hernandez is there to make the catch, and now to retire the side. Marlins get another extra base hit from JT Realmuto, but once again he's left stranded. We go to the bottom of the fourth. Phil's still on top, 6-0. Leading off here in the fourth is Jake Arrieta. Arrieta's 0 for 1 in today's game. First pitch from Chen is a fastball in for a strike. Gotta figure Arrieta's up there just to take a couple of pitches. Oh, 1 to Arrieta is another fastball in for a strike. And the 0-2 from Chen. Change up low and outside. It's 1-2. One-two pitch from Chen. Fastball swung on and sent in the right. Catch is made, and that'll be 1 down. That'll bring up Jonas Geronimo. Geronimo RBI single, and he scored a run back in the second. Now here's a guy who the Phillies really need some production from. First pitch from Chen in the Geronimo. It's a fastball in the inside corner for a strike. Phil's let J.P. Crawford go. They traded him in the offseason because they had more confidence in Jonas Geronimo being their platoon guy at short. And then they re-signed Freddie Galvis as Geronimo takes, and that's on the outside corner for a strike. It's 0-2. It's been a bit of a struggle at the dish for Geronimo so far this season, as it was last year. And the 0-2 pitch. Fastball is on the outside corner and high. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Geronimo did not start the season well last year. He was sent down to AAA to get some at-bats. Came back up and finished his campaign very strong. And the 1-2 is fouled back towards the Phil's dugout. Still a ball and 2 strikes. Check swing for Geronimo, and the count now is 2 balls and 2 strikes. Two pitch is taken for a called strike, and Geronimo was out of there. Excellent pitch there by Chen. Geronimo frozen. That'll bring up Cesar Hernandez. Hernandez is 2 for 2 in today's ballgame. First pitch to Hernandez is a fastball outside. 1 ball and no strikes. Hernandez singled in the first, homered back in the second. It was a 2-run homer. One of the pitches a fastball on the outside corner. Looked like a ball. It's called the strike. Well, this umpire has been very inconsistent with his calls behind the plate. One pitch is inside. 2 balls and 1 strike. The 2-1 to Hernandez is swung on and sent in the left. It's a base hit. So Cesar Hernandez, his 3rd hit of the day. He's 3 for 3.
Now batting, center fielder, Aaron Alter.
Chen just a fastball right down the middle, and Hernandez was ready for it. Got to bring up Aaron Alter. Alter's 1 for 2. Marlins getting bullpen activity from Drew Steckenrider. And the first pitch from Chen is a fastball for a strike. Alter homered in the second of 3 consecutive home runs hit by the Phils. First time this season that they've gone back to back to back. The 0-1 to Alter is swung on and sent deep in the left center field. Racing back, he is not going to get it. It's going to fall in for a base hit. Here comes Hernandez to score. Alter is rounding second. He's headed to 3rd. He'll get there with an RBI triple, and the Phillies now lead it 7-0.
Now batting, left fielder, Reed.
First triple of the year for Aaron Alter. And Alter hit that almost to the deepest part of the ballpark, and that's going to be the end of the day for Wei-Yin Chen. He came into this game with a pretty high ERA. His ERA was in the 10s. This is not going to help that ERA go down at all. So we have an AT&T call to the bullpen as the Marlins bring in Drew Steckenrider. 4th appearance for Steckenrider. He's pitched 4 innings thus far this season. No ERA, struck out 6. Righties are having more success against him than lefties are, and that'll bring up Rhys Hoskins. Hoskins hit a solo homer back in the second. He was the last of the back-to-back-to-back as he takes a fastball for a strike. And believe me, Steckenrider does not want to continue to go with that location. Hoskins will deposit another one into the seat if he does. And the 0-1. Fastball on the outside corner. Boy, a called strike, and Hoskins just turned and looked at the umpire as if to say, are you kidding me? Hey, that didn't look close at all. And the 0-2. Fastball on the outside corner. A ball. It's 1-2. Steckenrider sets. The 1-2. Fastball high. 2-2. Bottom of the fourth. 2 outs. Aaron Altero on third. A run in. 2-2 count to Reese Hoskins. Phil's 7-0. Swung on, and that's sent to short. Flip to first is in time, and that'll retire to side. Phil's tack on another run on 2 hits. No errors, 1 left. We go to the 5th. Phil's up a touchdown here at Citizens Bank Park. Gonna bring up Lewis Brinson here to lead off the 5th.
The right fielder, number 9, Lewis Brinson.
And that's fouled back towards the Phil's dugout. Gonna bounce up and over and into the crowd. No balls and a strike. The 0-1 to Brinson is bottom part of the zone for a strike. It's 0-2. Boy, what a masterful performance we are seeing from Jake Arrieta here today. The 0-2, swing and a miss, struck him out. It's been a common refrain here tonight. It's a beautiful slider. Brinson just looked like he was geared up for something else. And that'll bring up JT Riddle. Riddle 0 for 1. He struck out. And the first pitch is chopped foul. 0-1. Year 1. Swung on and sent in the right for a base hit. Harper on it quickly. Hernandez couldn't get to it. That'll be the 3rd base hit for the Marlins in this ball game, and the first base hit to come off of a bat that did not belong to JT Realmuto. Drew Steckenrider is actually going to bat for himself here. He's going to be up there to bunt, and he takes the first pitch for a ball. I mean, Arrieta has to know Steckenrider's up there to give himself up. There's a pitch. Bunt it. He goes to second. They get the out at second, so they will get the lead runner. Boy, a bad bunt by Steckenrider there. I mean, he just bunted it right to Delgado, and he bunted it hard, and Delgado went to second to get the lead runner. Steckenrider made it the first in time, but now instead of there being 2 outs and a runner in scoring position, you've got the pitcher on first, and that'll bring up Tom Beavers. And the first pitch to Beavers is a ball, and again, I mean, boy, I tell you, inconsistent umpiring. That pitch was right at the top of the zone on the inside. Called a ball. It's 1-0. 1-0 to Beavers is in for a strike. Count evens up at 1-1. Top of the 5th. Phil's on top, 7-0. 2 down, a 1-1 count on Tom Beavers. Drew Steckenrider, the base runner at first. His failed sacrifice put him there. Phil's got the lead runner over at second base. 1-1 pitch is foul. And the count is a ball and 2 strikes. Arrieta, 1-2 count to Beavers, looking to get him out for the 3rd time on strikes. Doesn't. This will be popped up in the left field. Hernandez comes out. He makes the grab, and that'll retire the side. No runs on a hit. No errors. They leave 1. Go to the bottom of the 5th. Phil's on top, 7-0. Here's Bryce Harper to lead off for the Phils. He's 1 for 2. He's tripled. And the first pitch to Harper is a fastball in for a strike. Javi Guerra and Roger Schaefer warming up in the Marlins bullpen, so this will likely be the last we see of Drew Steckenrider. Just don't understand why they didn't hit for him. 0-1 is a changeup on the outside corner. It's 1-1. One to Harper is low. 2 balls and 1 strike. Two-one pitch is swung on, but right into the shift. Throw to first is in time to retire Harper. That's 1 down. Here's a look at Wei Yin Chen's line. 3 2/3 innings. 9 hits, 7 runs, all of them earned. He did get the lone strikeout. Didn't walk a batter. 71 pitches of work. He was really rocked in that second inning, and he never recovered from it. That'll bring up Maikel Franco. And the first pitch to Franco is a fastball low. 1-0. One to Franco is swung on in the left. Not particularly deep, catch made. And that's 2 down.
Now batting, first baseman, Kobe Delgado.
Good pitch to hit, but looks like he just got underneath it. And Brewster had a bead on it. That'll bring up Kobe Delgado. And the first pitch to Delgado is in for a strike. Delgado 1 for 2, singled, scored a run. One swing and a miss. Ooh. I think Delgado wanted to hold up his swing, but he couldn't. And the count is 0-2. The 0-2 is back up the middle for a base hit in the center. Steckenrider got his leg out of the way, or he would have a deep bruise on his thigh.
Up next for Philadelphia, catcher, Cameron Rupp.
So Delgado, a 2-out single, continues the inning for the Phils. That'll bring up Cameron Rupp. Rupp is 0 for 2. He's popped out and grounded out. First pitch to Rupp is swung on and sent foul, and boy, Rupp nearly had a cut at that one. Instead, it's a foul ball, and it's a 1-strike count. The 0-1, that's swung on, and that's also fouled. That one down the third baseline. The 0-2. Swung on and sent deep into center field. He's going back. He can't get it. It's off the wall. Coming around the scores Delgado. Rupp's going to try to get the third. The throw is in time. And now to retire the side. Boy, it did not look as if that ball was going to get put in play, but it was, as it went careening off the wall for a RBI double for Cameron Rupp. So the run does score. Phils get a run on 2 hits. No errors and none left. Matt Vasgersian back along to join you in the 6th. Phils on top 8-0.